everyone, Michelle from Melbourne, Australia, Lymphology Australia. Hey, I've got a couple of stories, many stories. I've written a book, 100 case stories of lymphology and non-surgical. I've been blessed to being taught, I believe, by the best in the world, okay, to empower people that I connect to. I haven't got patients, I haven't got clients. They're just people, not just, but people who want to understand how their body can heal. And it can. I'm a living, walking example. I haven't been to a doctor since I gave birth to my daughter 32 years ago. And people were going to go, really? Yeah, I've got no reason to lie or tell false truths. I just need to spread the word of how to heal with lymphology and non-surgical skills. Well, I have many people come in after they've lost hope and their other practitioners have said, we don't know what to do anymore. And one gentleman came to me 2 weeks ago, severe case of cellulitis. Okay, which means his right foot and lower leg was so hot to touch and so painful that no one wanted to touch it. No one knew how to address this problem. 12 rounds, this is the truth, he shared this with me, 12 rounds of antibiotics. His gut was like a big balloon. Looking reasonably fit, this guy as well. And he couldn't walk. He walked with pain. And so he found me on Google, great, and he said, can you help me? I said, I can help you to relieve the pain, and I will teach you how to look after yourself so this doesn't reoccur. You got to address the symptoms. With my knowledge of lymphology, the lymphatic system, and non-surgical practices, I spent the first hour seeing him, addressing the real reason why his body was just totally non-functionable, try and say that 5 times, and so painful. The first time I did a very gentle lymphatic massage, spent an hour on the lower limbs to encourage the blood flow to unblock the crystallization. Crystals, that's the pain. Imagine stepping on sharp crystals. You just couldn't take it. This guy had been like this for 6 months. And they actually said to him, if we keep going with these antibiotics, it's going to end up killing you. Because his liver was overloaded, his digestive system was totally out of control, not enough water, he was dehydrated. Because when you're in pain, you don't think clearly, right? You don't stop to think, I need salt, good salt in my water, I need to drink a lot of water, I need to move the circuitry system, your blood system, by gentle brushing, right? We're not taught these tools at school or anywhere, or your doctors aren't going to suggest this. Okay, so 2 weeks in, twice a week for an hour, I did non-surgical on the second session. Got my elbow in, and he wasn't a happy chappy at the time. I asked him to breathe through the breaking up of the crystallization, which the body was doing on its own, when I allowed the oxygen to get in. Because you imagine the crystals are all wall. The oxygen has to get in, right, to break down the crystallization. All the junk, the sludge, in the bloodstream that's built up in the spaces between the cells, interstitial spaces. Okay, it's become lumpy and hard crystallization. And it hurt. I gave him time to catch his breath and breathe and relax, and came back on, what's the day? Monday, and actually said on first time he put shoes on for about 6 weeks. His foot is less swollen, or both feet, and he's seeing hope. Wow, great. He's following the program. I did suggest some other nutraceuticals, but he doesn't want to go there yet. That's fine. Now do your own research. And last night, I got him to do 15 minutes in the energy bed and on the chi machine and the hot houses to boost up more oxygen, open up and dilate the blood vessels, and to get him to relax. Now he has a Fitbit, or Fitbit watch, whatever you call it. I don't wear those things. I don't wear any watches except an old-fashioned watch. And he pulled it up on the screen and goes, "Look at this, Michelle." I said, "What? What?" He said, "My heart rate dropped down to 71. It hasn't been that low for years." I said, "What? What do you mean your heart rate?" This wasn't resting, but he was calm and peaceful, working with the e-power. Now the e-power machine is generating electricity current very low to boost up the electricity in your body. And we need to run on electricity. 40 millivolts to have perfect health, but most of us run it below 20. That's when disease, cancers, all sorts of nasty infections start to grow inside our body. And I go, wow, you're actually, and he felt amazing. He's still in pain and still got a couple of sessions to go, but he's doing a great job. He's not managing his pain, he's actually clearing the problem. The problem is he's got too much stress, too much inflammation, not enough salt, not enough good food, not enough this, and he's slowly getting into the program to heal himself. I don't do it. I have the knowledge, woohoo, from amazing people, and so grateful to those people that they can share their knowledge with me, and then I can share the knowledge with people who come to see me, where I practice my skills in Melbourne as a lymphologist, as truly blessed that I can share. I've got many other stories. Mary, who I've shared a story with, came to me 5 weeks ago, coming once a week, doing non-surgical and lymphatic drainage. And now she's got only one, she stands at one stick, little cane. She came to me on crutches because her hip from a car accident 5 years ago had put her whole skeletal system out of balance, and her right leg was 2 inches shorter, and they said that she needs a hip replacement, and she said, "No, I'm not doing that," because she's scared of surgery, she's scared of going into hospital. Now, isn't it crazy? People are scared to go into hospital. Hospitals are supposed to be a place for care and healing, understanding, love, but she didn't want to go in there. But she wanted to get rid of this pain. So now 5 weeks on, she came to me in the beginning very slow, very down, no light in the body, lots of pain. 5 weeks on, she's invested a small amount of money. She hasn't bought any nutraceuticals or any vitamins or minerals. You know, that's not what I'm about. But I'm willing to share that with people, because we do need vitamins and minerals, the right ones. And she looks lighter, happier. She hasn't any pain in her hip. I worked on her shoulders, non-surgical, for an hour, and she once, and she can't believe it, 5 weeks, she goes, still I've got no pain in my shoulders. Whatever you did, Michelle, has made me pain-free in the upper body. Now she's pain-free in her hip, and she's doing the exercises, because I'm a trained Pilates instructor and a personal trainer. I've got lots of knowledge, 37 years of knowledge, and she's doing exercises in the pool and getting her to do visualization to lengthen the ligaments and tendons around the hip and pull the ball away from the socket and to break up the scar, well, it's not scar tissue, crystallization, so that the synovial fluid will return, build up the cushioning, which it has already because she's pain-free, and her mobility is amazing. Still got a few sessions to go, but she's feeling amazing. And people are saying, oh, Mary, what have you been doing? And she doesn't say much, because I asked her, don't say much, just say you're feeling really good, and I don't need surgery. That's all. And that's all you need to say, because she's done the work. I've just given her the education and the tools, just like doctors, chiropractors, energy healers, whatever you like to say out there, practitioners. But I have the knowledge, I believe, to not manage people, but get them to change their bodies, to have a healthy, vibrant, strong, energetic cellular structure, which is us. Yeah. So many other stories. I had a lady come in yesterday. She was talking to a friend of hers who'd seen me, and she was crippled with abdominal pain, fibroids, 37. She booked online last night, or the night before, and she came and saw me, and I had one space left. And we spent an hour and talking about and doing gentle lymphatic drainage. Now, I couldn't touch her stomach, but I did so lightly with my hands, healing hands. And she goes, oh my God, that's so sore, Michelle. I just breathe through it. She'd gone through several operations to clear the fibrosis. Her stomach was bloated. It was so painful to touch. Carrying a lot of weight around the top of her hips, so it means that she's rotting out in her pelvis from whatever was going on with her body with all these surgeries. And she had a lap band, and she didn't even know why she had a lap band surgery many years ago, because she thought she was fat. And actually the lap band made her put on 30 kilos, and she was in so much pain. She was a sports person in top of her league, national, representing Australia, and that's all gone to the waistline because she just felt rotten to the core about her whole physical body, and she wanted to have a baby. But she's on IVF now, and she can't have a baby when she's rotten in her pelvis. Imagine a baby growing up in a swamp. I didn't say that to her, right? But you could imagine, your bowl just full of leaking gut. That's what's that? That's a doctor's term. Okay, I'm not making that up. Leaky gut. Okay, which is the your sewage. What is it? Your sludge just leaking down into your pelvis, right? Your ovaries. And her tumours, she said she had tumours, 4 inches long. And she actually went on chemo injections for a while because they thought it was the cancer. Um, and went off that after a month because the pain was excruciating. Her liver, her filtering organs are so full of sludge that she's not clearing anything. Her body's just full of sludge. And I can't wait to speak to her again. I said, if you can invest in yourself for a couple of sessions and just see how you go. And I say to people who come and see me, I don't say come back. I say, see how you go. If you feel really good, give me a call, come back and we'll do another one. I don't push anything on anyone. I'm not the healer. I never said I'm a healer. I just know how the cells regenerate through lymphology, through amazing doctors who've taught me. Now, these doctors around in 1950s and the 1940s, and it's all out there. We can research it, guys. How to heal the body through the lymphatic system, okay, lymphology, understanding how it works, how it clears the body so the cells can regenerate. If we cut ourselves or have a bruise, that heals naturally. We don't need a doctor to heal a cut. Unless it's really deep, then we get stitches. That's a given, okay? That's sense. But just a normal scratch or graze or bruise, we might put some alcohol swab on it or put something on it and it will heal, okay? The same with inside. Right. And I had another lady who came to me from the other side of the city, and she heard about lymphatic system by her daughter who's in New Zealand, and said, "Mum, you must go find someone in Melbourne who knows what they're doing and have lymphatic drainage." So this lady came from Thornbury, which is an hour's drive, and she booked in, and we had a wonderful conversation. And she felt great and calm, relaxed afterwards, and the energy was buzzing in the room. And she said, "Oh, do you think you could help my son?" I said, "Yeah, I can help anyone to help themselves." And he was committed suicide earlier this year in January, and the doctors put him on severe drugs for depression and all sorts of steroids and things like that. And he tried them for about a month and went off them, and he went even more crazy because the drugs were making him more upset. And she said that her son's very thin, can't put on weight. And I said, yeah, just get him to come and try one session, see how he goes. It's just a very nice, relaxing time to get your body right, get your body to relax, get it to flight or fight, stress response, and get it to just relax. And this is what we do as lymphologists and non-surgical practitioners, okay? We get the body to relax so it does the healing. It's quite extraordinary, guys, and my mission is to build facilities. My first one is for kids. The first one to be able to, but I'm also seeking practitioners, and we have to train them up. I can do my 3-day workshop and teach the basics, guys, but it's not certified. But you can get qualified with non-surgical practitioner with Dr. Dre Wolf, and you can actually go to the Academy of Lymphology with Professor Carl West in Arizona, and you can do that online. And if you really seriously want to change your life and other people's lives, I highly recommend these two amazing gentlemen, and there's lots of other people as well. And then you can come and visit me, and I can mentor you, I can help you. I mean, I'm all for education, and let's get this out there in the big wide world so people have an opportunity to make a choice. I'm not against Western doctors, okay? Sometimes you need it. Sometimes you just gotta do it. That's what you believe, that's okay. If you need to go to other people, if you believe that, that's okay too. But the people who come and see me have seen those people. And they don't want to be managed anymore. They want a real answer to know what's going on with their body so they can have a great life, a perfect day, have wealth of abundance, of health, happiness, whatever it might be, and not spend their money on just managing them through all this stuff that they have to buy. Okay. All right, guys, I must go back to my clinic and keep on helping people. It's amazing feeling. Love it, love it. Okay, have a good afternoon, evening, day, wherever you are. Michelle from Lymphology Australia, Melbourne. Thanks, everyone.